Hi, I'm Lindsay with American Patchwork and Quilting. Now that the weather is beautiful, we're all spending more time outside. Today our staff is going to share a few tips for displaying your quilts outdoors. Let's take a look. I love to display quilts on my front porch, but there's a few things to consider before you do this. The first is rain in the forecast? If so, today is not the day to put a quilt outside. Is it pollen season? If so, your quilt may end up with a thin yellow layer of dust. Is your quilt going to be sitting under a place where birds like to hang out, which could get a little messy if you know what I mean? And does your quilt sit in direct sunlight? Mine does on this porch, and sunlight can just fade fabric, so if you're going to display a quilt in the sun, you want to make sure you're switching it out after a day. So before I put a quilt down on the railing, I like to put something down to protect the quilt. So this is just an old sheet from bedding that we have. I've just laid it down, and this will just protect the quilt from any dirt, water, or any stain on the wood. If it's a windy day, you might want to pin your quilt down. I just have a simple basting pin here. I'm just gonna, right where the quilt meets each other, just pin it in place so it doesn't blow away.
Hi, I'm Beth, and since I've been spending so much more time at home, I wanted to create a little backyard oasis. So let me show you how I created that. So we created this super cozy spot with a hammock and then added a pillow and a throw quilt. It's the perfect size for cuddling up under on those cool mornings and evenings. Added a little outdoor poof for our favorite little reading buddy, Daisy. And then a little outdoor table with some reading material and a drink. And this is the perfect spot to relax in our yard.
Hi quilters, I'm Elizabeth with American Patchwork and Quilting magazine, and I'm standing here in my backyard this morning because I wanted to share with you some ideas for how to decorate your patio furniture with quilts. So here's my backyard. You can see I have a pretty standard patio table and chair set, and currently I don't have any cushions on these chairs, so the space is just a little bit boring. So I've just added a quick little square table topper here, which just adds a pop of color. And you can see I've added a potted flower plant, and I just put a tray underneath of it to help protect that quilt a little bit more. Obviously, if you're using quilts outside, you don't want to use anything that's too precious to you, something that can be easily thrown into the washing machine. And as you can see, I don't currently have a patio umbrella in this table set. But if you did want to add a patio table umbrella, I thought one fun idea would be to find a pattern for a Christmas tree skirt. And you could use this tree skirt pattern, and instead of making it with holiday fabrics, you could instead choose some bright summery prints, maybe even some patriotic fabrics. And instead of that center circle wrapping around the base of a Christmas tree trunk, it would instead wrap around the umbrella pole. And I think that would just be a really fun idea to try out. And that way you could still be able to decorate your tabletop with a fun table topper while also enjoying the shade of a patio umbrella.